up everybody, Rod J here. Take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by. Today we're going to take a look at one from Beers de Chimay. This is the Chimay Blue. This is their Belgian strong dark ale. Comes in at 9% ABV. Now if you're not familiar with Chimay, Chimay makes all Trappist ales. And Trappist itself is actually protected. Give you a little bit of information here off the label. The registered trademark Trappist certifies that this ale was brewed within the walls of an existing Trappist monastery under the control of the Trappist community. A major part of the sales revenue is used by the monks to support charitable works. The exceptional yeast isolated by Father Theodore, combined with the purity of the highly protected water of the Abbey's wells, gives Chimay its unique richness. Since 1862, Chimay's secondary fermented ales have neither been pasteurized nor filtered, and only natural ingredients are used. To fully appreciate the strong character of the Chimay Blue, serve slightly chilled in a wide mouth glass. Now usually what's preferred is actually a Trappist glass for serving Chimay, and actually in that regard I do have a Trappist glass here. You can also use like a tulip glass, or they say you can also use a tumbler glass. So Chimay itself is really a top beer. I don't usually harp too much on the ratings, but this is kind of at the top level to me. And also out there, you know, Rate Beer has it as 100 overall and 100 within the style. You look on something like Beer Advocate, they have a 95 for a world-class beer. At the time when the brothers had done it, they had it at 90 for outstanding. Now they haven't rated on Beer Advocate since 2000. A lot of people talk about the bros a lot, but 15 years later, they're not really as relevant. But just so you know, at that time they considered it outstanding. So had it in the past, always liked Chimay, never did a review on it. So with that being said, crack it open, let's get it into a glass.
Hey, how you doing?
And by the way, I actually got this on a super deal. This glass here, I'm sorry, this beer here, got this on $1.99. Can you believe that? $1.99 closeout. If you were to go out and get one of the big bottles of these, that's usually $13, $14 in itself. You rarely can catch a deal like I caught here, but I do like my local suppliers. Now, I actually put everything into the glass, although it does bottle ferment. A lot of times you'll, at the end, swirl it to get all that stuff out there, but I just went ahead and put it in. So we'll be alright. So you take a look at the beer in itself. It's actually got a dark brown color. If you can see that there. That color is like a dark brown, almost like a, I don't know if it's like an oak or a dark wood, but it's got that dark brownish color. The head itself has a tan head. Now the head is less than a finger, but with this kind of beer we should get some lacing, I believe, so we'll check that out as we go into the glass. As far as anything else really with it, now I'm sitting it over here and I can already smell the aroma. So the aromas pour out of this one. And one of the things you want to use with a beer like Chimay or a Trappist type beer is a wide glass, a wide mouth glass. That helps the aromas to also get out, and that's why a Trappist glass is one of the ones they recommend for it. But already feeling the aroma or smelling the aroma, let's go ahead and might as well just go all the way in and get the aroma.
And what the hell is that smell?
So on the aroma, you have that heaviness that pours out from the malts. You're getting that bready, dark bread smell. You're getting that caramel, molasses sweetness taking place. I'm trying to get the aroma to swirl around a little bit, but filled it right to the rim, so got to be careful there. You get that hint of kind of like those dark fruits, almost like a little bit of a licorice type tinge as well. Very nice sweetness that you get off of this one. It's the sweetness that you expect to get off of this type of beer, being a Belgian ale. Doesn't get much better than a Chimay. And of course you have some of that caramel goodness in there too. That's part of that malt smell. Real nice sweetness, that candy type of sweetness. So let's go ahead and get a taste.
I do want to know what it tastes like.
On the taste, my friends, it doesn't get much smoother than this. This has a great smoothness to it. One, you're not dealing with any of the heavy hops, so if you're not a hop head, this is one that could easily fit into what you may like to drink. If you like a sweetness to the type of beer where you want that malt forwardness, this has that with the taste. A nice moderate heavy sweetness comes out as far as the flavor. The texture itself is very creamy. It's got a nice medium heavy body on it. Not much of an aftertaste. It's just pure goodness. Really no astringency on the back end. Coming in at 9% ABV. You're not getting hit with a lot of the alcoholic taste. And the mouthfeel is such a good mouthfeel as you can sit there and enjoy it. This is not one you want to rush through. This is one you want to sit and enjoy. You let it warm a little bit. It opens up more of the flavors with the aroma, with the taste, and you sit back, relax. Maybe you have a cigar with it, or you're just kicked back on the deck. Either way, when you have this type of beer, you want to relax and enjoy it. It's not one you want to sit there to try to chug down. Not this one, my friends. So you can see a little bit of the lacing starting as well. But I've only taken a few sips, but you can see how it will lace the glass going down too.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
However, overall, on this beer is, like I said, a top line beer. When you look at everything from the appearance on a Belgian dark ale, you want to have the type of color like this, a heavy brown, maybe with a little slight reddish kind of tint to it. The head, even though less than a finger, look at that, the head still hangs in there. So the head hasn't even dissipated like some of the other beers usually do. The aroma, pour right out of the glass. All that sweetness, all that goodness comes right at you. You don't have time to go down there and try to sniff too hard. As soon as you even go down, you're right into that aroma area. And then as far as the taste, very smooth. It's almost like a cognac of beers, if you want to put it that way, or something along those lines. That's just how smooth this is. Take this, relax back in the lazy boy on the couch, on the deck, wherever you may be, and just put your feet up, because you're going to enjoy it and you want to be in for the ride. So overall, I've had friends that say, well, I don't like beer, I don't want to do this, I don't like that, blah blah blah. I've given them one of these and I've turned them just like that, and the whole night they're walking around with a glass like this with Chimay in there. So this is a great beer. Whenever you can catch this out there on some of the deals, I always say stock up if you can. Good thing about Chimay is a great cellaring beer. So if you want a cellar beer, this is one that you can do it with. You know, you can go out and get some and put them in there and they'll last for years down there. It's actually designed to be cellared. So if you get a chance, check it out. The Chimay Blue. I'll be back later with a couple other Chimays on some other videos. But if you've had this, let me know what you thought. Put some comments in the comment section. I'd like to get your feedback. And as always, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you're up to speed on everything as I put more videos out. And with that, I'm going to say cheers, and I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick back and enjoy this thing. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.